trucks, and I like that flex a lot.
I like it too, and I think that they needed some heavy physical damage on the top side of the map, especially with Lilia in the jungle. Makes their 2v2 in mid lane not exactly the greatest. Double AP doesn't feel great, but a full AP topside feels awful. So thankfully they do have the Camille to come in there. And yeah, things can be a little bit rougher in the early laning phase against the Ornn, but once you get to the late game, I mean, the true damage starts kicking in, and the Camille starts to really run away in a side lane. So a 4-1 composition certainly possible here, but Camille can also teamfight. Her flexibility is certainly very up there when it comes to Hextech Ultimatum and things like that. I like what KT have put down, but I do like the adaptation that Damwon Kia have come in with this second iteration of
your ult. There's a lot of ways it can go badly. He did hit 6, right? This is the timing I was talking about, where you come over here, you look for a pick, and they're going to commit.
Yeah, there's the flash in. Great stun from the Attract Repel. Both flashes come out immediately, but Zeus might not be so lucky. The flash forward, and Ghost grabs the first blood. Blank also trying to get those bowling balls in there as the sleep comes down onto 2. The flash on towards Blank, as the Fate's Call will save
the bottom side of the map at that exact timing, and Blank is just once again a little bit too late. But the exchange was so free that he can't trade anything back.
I mean, he almost died, actually. If the Umbral Trespass was in range, it could have meant that Canyon gets on top of him, and then Blank has a hard time, as we've got a bit of a fight here on Shelly. Canyon inside the wall, trying to get towards the objective, down to 50 health. Not entirely sure who took it. Actually, as now Hybrid gets his S rank, and you can see Ghost trying to bounce around this fight, and he is going to be able to pick off the Samira. Khan looking for Yukal, but he's just going to find a death ray to the face. He didn't really want that one. Good hook shot there from Doran to get himself out to relative safety. That being said, he does have to take the long way through, and we'll take a couple of turret shots here. Make that 3, and Ghost is going to grab that kill in the end. I think he can walk through there with only 2, as it turns out. So KT is sort of just fumbling, trying to figure out exactly where their next move is going to be, and Beryl's decided that he just wants to fight Blank in the jungle. Potentially get sleepy, but no, Blank's just dead after this stopwatch does wear down. There's the Magnet Storm, trying to get Yukal out of the fight as the Lilia is taken. But now we'll see whether Damwon Kia can find more. Yukal down extraordinarily low. Showmaker going to be able to grab that kill, as you can see. Now Hybrid finds himself underneath a turret to poke, I guess. I don't know. That was a lot, as now you can see Canyon continuing just to threaten.
Oh my god.
Oh dear, Zeus has to ult, and that's going to mean that Cloud Soul will be delivered over for free. You do really need to have that on you. Alistair, you also need a bit of his health bar to be there. So Damwon Kia just move over, and it just feels like they are too oppressively far ahead at this point in the game. Composition has certainly come online.
Those RTS, as soon as you have this lead, that's just impossible to come back in. Even moments like this, you try and see.
Well, yeah, Khan, we'll see whether he can survive here, as he's actually doing a decent job. Flashes out, but that's a good stun. Gets a bit sleepy there as well, as the Watch Out Eve comes down, but he's too tanky. Blank is going to be taken here, as Canyon's just going to dash on through him, and now Doran's trying to turn this one. There's the flash forward from Zeus, and it's a double kill for the Camille. Not a projectile, what is this?
Yeah.
As it turns out, coding, am I right?
Yeah.
As Beryl looking for Yukal there towards the top side, gets the crash down. There's the Magnet Storm as well, and they will have enough damage after this Zhonya's has been popped, and Showmaker is going to pick up that kill. Doran's back towards the bottom side. He's taking himself a red buff.
Watch, so it's like, how can he even get in here to do anything? He's under so much threat. The Banshee's Veil isn't going to be enough.
Oh god, Blank just explodes. We get the Hextech Ultimatum, the engage is in, and Showmaker's taken down immediately. Let's see what Ghost can actually get done here, as he could potentially fall asleep, and is going to. Canyon still trying to get some work done, but unfortunately can't really do it. Hybrid going to get trespassed, and now Canyon trying to take matters into his own hands. Ghost was still just getting to work on the Elder Drake, and unfortunately wasn't able to participate at all in the fight. Does manage to get one off towards the backside, and now the Yakety Sax are going to once again be queued, as somehow Blank is losing a fight against Arel, as now Doran trying to fight against Ghost, and Ghost might be able to win it out, but no, he's in melee range, and that is going to be a dead Callista. And now KT might be able to get an Elder for themselves.
Yeah,
Blank is still alive.
This is actually so crazy this is even possible to happen. Peril in the bottom fight. They're AP skilling, am I right? I guess that patch came through.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, this is going to be the Elder Drake that I never thought we'd ever see taken. I think the teleport timing is just a little bit off. Showmaker, show me the magic.
We can't see the health bar.
Oh my god, he was so close.
Goodness, that was very scary. Yeah, now Khan looking for a potential engagement here. Wants Showmaker to be able to get into the area, but you can see KT just trying to waddle their way out. Zeus might be a sacrificial cow. But no, he's going to survive. Teleport going to save them as well.
Through here from Doran, but now this Baron goes down quickly, right? We're not at 25 minutes for the Baron this time.
Yeah, Blank doesn't have Flash either, so they're not getting into this pit. It is going to be the Baron secured. The Rend is going to do it, and now the Pulverize only onto Ghost. Not exactly what they wanted, and now Doran's getting poked down. The Magnus Storm is fantastic from Beryl. Doran does get into the back line, but he has to stopwatch so early. The Samira gets rid of the Rel. Khan as well
Hybrid
going down low, and there is the S rank, but it's just not enough. Ghost just takes it and then offers his damage back. Doran is going to punish him though, and now Showmaker finds himself on the wrong edge of the fight, and Zeus even headbutts his way out of the way of the Syndra damage, and KT win another team fight.
Yeah,
That's
Beryl.
an ace for one. Really impressive stuff so far from Hybrid, sort of utility-wise, but now you've got Doran trying to fight Khan here on the bottom side. Another Ram comes in. This is how you avoid the Blade Well. Use it without her being anywhere near. And that's a teleport. What the heck was that? Yukel, no.
That ain't the ward from last game. That's not a deep ward you're teleporting on for free. Oh, that's a huge blunder. They could not afford to lose him. Like, they can't win this fight anymore. They got to get out of here. Like,
how do you 50 seconds as well.
That's
and he teleported in, so he can't actually like join.
Yeah.
Oh god, this is not exactly what you want. Hybrid's moving immediately towards the mid lane, as Damwon Kia should just be able to take this Elder for free. 4v5 is not what KT are going to be able to do, and absolutely not. I mean, Blank has not been smiting very well so far this series. He's also a level down, so that's never happening. Plus, there's a Callista, so
dealing with the top push. He has teleport, but where's he going to teleport to? It's still going to take a long time for him to rejoin this fight.
This Baron's 100% gone. Bowling Ball also going to go wide as now Damwon Kia set up for a re-engage. They just don't do it. And now, with all of the pressure from these super minions, it was a much cleaner Baron. And they need to force a fight. They need to start it right now. Damwon, no. That's why they're just playing back, just trying to hold them here. Because they know it's just a matter of time before super creeps just win the game for them. So the River Ram certainly in favor of Damwon Kia here. Bellows Breath from Khan gets him out of the CC. That double stun was fantastic. Good sidestep from Doran, who's now looking for Canyon. Flashes over. I don't know whether that's exactly what you wanted, as there's the Umbral Trespass, and the GA is down. And now you can see the Kane trying to get into the fight. Meanwhile, Showmaker says, nah, I'm done with this game, boys. I'm getting out of here. He's focusing on the Nexus turrets. And Damwon Kia still playing this fight out relatively well. KT do win the fight, but the Nexus being dead. We'll just have to keep our eye on him as we move into game 3. Let's have a look at the damage numbers. Doran was certainly trying to be a hero. He was huge, but the biggest was, of course, Showmaker, like you said. The Syndra, it's always reliable, but in this game, it was hitting like a truck.
43-minute game, 4 Barons. That's got to be a record, right, this season? I don't think
that's a lot of Barons. That's how you buff up your Baron stats right there.
4 Barons in a single game. And KT get the wind taken out of their sails very early on in the game.
World Champion does fall easily, and they're pushing forward in order to reach their 6th game winning streak. And Damwon Kia once again tried Kane in game number 2 as well, so we kind of realized that they still got a lot of things prepared in store. Because Damwon Kia was pretty sure about this Kane versus Lilia matchup in the jungle. And moving on to the bottom lane, in game number 1, actually KT roster had a very strong bottom duo. So this time around, Damwon Kia actually V1'd Rel in order to gain more consistency down on the bottom lane. So we saw a different pick coming out from the bottom lane. Kane was able to do a lot of work in many different team fights. But unlike game number 1, well, we were looking for some assassination coming out from Kane, but still KT was also pretty solid, hanging on till the end. And Damwon Kia has a really nice understanding of these new comps, because whenever they switch into a different composition, they actually know how to channel in a different theme of their playstyle. this time around, we saw Ghost doing a lot of work with this Kalista poke damage, and we actually saw some Zoe hover, and that was the way they kind of won the mind game. So because they were a little bit too afraid of this Zoe pick, they were actually a little bit being timid with the upcoming picks for pick number 4 and 5. This is not a game where Kane kind of solo carried, but we saw the potential of this pick. I can call this champion is Udyr that can actually go into the wall. Because Udyr used to be OP in the very recent meta. So let's take a look at this highlight where we had a huge team fight that broke around the Baron. KT was able to actually overwhelm the opponent. We saw a huge outplay coming out from Doran actually. The Deuce goes in first and then Doran stays on the front line. So from the get-go, it looked like a beautiful team fight for Damwon Kia because Rel had a fantastic engagement, but Doran was actually drawing all the attention from the rest of the Damwon Kia players. Rel had no companions nearby, so she was fighting the dust right after she went in, and then Doran was able to actually buy time with the stopwatch and then re-engage after he revived that, with the GA activation. Prior to this fight, well, actually Damwon Kia had a strong control and lead. However, KT was able to kind of come back and reach this lead. However, Damwon Kia was able to stack up all the objectives, and also we had this game-ending team fight around this Elder Drake. So we had a very clutch decision-making coming out from Damwon Kia. We actually had Showmaker. We were actually able to hear Showmaker making a very clear call. So if they commit more, if they take one more step forward, I'll just TP to the enemy base and you guys can just stop the base. So once they saw KT Roster players stepping forward, Showmaker just TP right onto the enemy base and closed out the game. Well, earlier this fight, actually, Camille was almost getting caught out in the side lane, so Victor also had to use rotate down to the Camille. Damwon Kia had a bit of a priority prior to this fight as well. Damwon Kia is really wanting to secure the spot on the top in the LCK, and they managed to even out the series with this Game2 victory, and the POG will go over to Showmaker on Syndra. Showmaker 7th POG of the split, and he had some sloppy game in game number 1, but he was able to come back stronger in game 2. And it's really fantastic to see the way he keeps in range, and also the way he always stays intact on Syndra, and also he always lands that Scatter the Weak onto the significant player on the opponent. And also, there are a lot of moments where he could just chomp down Alistar in the beginning of the team fight. So Deuce actually could not commit hard during team fights with that low HP. So we saw the power of Damwon Kia once again displayed in game number 2, and Showmaker is now coming out on top here in the LCK in the POG standings. Showmaker with this game 2 win and performance, he was able to eclipse Chovy in the 2nd place, and also Showmaker triples the number of votes of the game 1 POG. It was really impressive to see him coming back stronger after dropping 1 game. So Showmaker was able to raise the Damwon Kia victory flag onto the opponent Nexus. Now let's check out game 3.